Just don't take it, can't have it taken off you. Right.
Okay, all the rocks that are scattered in the bottom of the hole are almost certainly bits of roof, so they won't be usable Reigate stone. That pillar there is the bed of stone that you need to be trying to get to.
The main thing we were here for, apparently, from these was really good look at the
Whoops. And over here, there seems to be a, whoops, let's zoom in on that. That seems to be an excavated area of stone there, at the same level as that there. Back in the end of that hole, right at the back of this hole here, is you've got right down into the groundwater. There is stone there in the wall, which you can see, if you don't mind getting wet. There is a bench of stone where you can see a block of stone has been removed. There is also a block on the right hand side at the end which has not been removed, just under the water level. And sitting on top of it was the corner of another block which has obviously been placed there by the quarrymen, possibly because it broke off a larger slab. We've recovered that and we have placed it in the bucket up there, your spare digger bucket. So this is the block of stone that we've pulled out. I'm afraid it's got rather muddy on the way up. I'd hazard a guess that the bedding here is running in that direction, like that, up that slab there. So you've got top of the bed and bottom of the bed, but that's a pure guess just simply from the way the block has seemed to have broken out from the big slab. These lumps here, which I believe to be roof stone, the roofing bed, simply because they've been dragged out of the hole and were either above the stone bed or had fallen down into it. This is characteristic. You can see it's discoloured. Yeah, that's quite a good one there, very discoloured. If you were to clean them up a bit, you'd probably also find there are great areas of flinty chert in them. I'll see if I can find one of those. Yes, here on the corner of this block, down here, there's a slightly darker patch of a smooth surface there. That is the chert. This is the stuff that makes the roof stone significantly different to the Reigate stone bed that lies beneath it. There's a similar piece of chert in the corner of this one here. Now you also find these chert nodules in the Reigate stone bed as well, but they tend to be in discrete bands and they can be avoided, whereas in the roof they're just all over the place. Okay, so this is looking back out towards daylight. that other secondary hole, the one that doesn't have the water in it. Over here there's a pillar of unworked stone, and towards the top you see all these horizontal bands. This suggests that the top of your bed is not necessarily going to give you much good stone, but further down it seems to be less broken, more discrete layers, flatter layers. This may well be where you get better stone from. I'll just take you around and look around the corner. So this is looking southwest. I've only got me a torch here, so I'll see what we can do for you. Now you can see here our problem is, or that we can't really show you a great deal because the quarry passage has been filled to within 18 inches of the roof. So what you've got is a continuous pillar running right the way through, and through that little hole there, and I don't know if it's possible to zoom in on that. At the back end, it's not going to zoom. Come on, zoom in. Let me just try again. No, it's not going to go. Oh, here it goes. Yes, it's going now. No, there's not enough light really to show it, but it basically continues the same right to the end, and then there's another quarry working face at the end which has been filled up. To the right there you can see a failure of the roof that's come down onto the quarry waste. So if you were to dig this out here, you'd probably find it will come out a bit more easily because it's all fallen in. This pillar here may well be worth taking a digger to get out, on the grounds that it's reasonably large and also is away from the water, so you can have less problems with that. So here I've been persuaded to crawl through this little hole, so I'm looking back towards the way in now, and this is this pillar of which we can only see the top. Notice the soot mark on the wall there from the quarryman's candles. And then up here on the ceiling there's another one. There it is. That's looking back at the failed roof. I don't know if that's at all clear. That's what's blocked much of this gallery. But we are in. There's only one light here, so let me just turn that on with bright. No, it's okay if you want to. So here we have once again the top of this bed, which is quite badly fractured up there. I'll just turn it up to the other light, see if it's any better. But below it, it's a bit more blocky, so there may well be some stone up this way as well. I'll just try and turn around, show you that what was this 2.5 metre wide gallery, the end of it. There's a lovely big block of stone here. There's the corner of it there. There it is. And above it, all this heavily fractured stuff. I hope this is really going to show, because I can see it quite clearly, but on the video it may not be so good. So here, and you've got this sort of part failed roof here. Great lumps of it have fallen out. I can see more of it laminating off, which isn't very nice. Probably not helped by all the tree roots. And the quarrymen had the same concerns, because down here there's this hole. This hole here is where there used to be a wooden pit prop holding the roof up. That's now rotted away completely. And up here, there's the stain on the roof of the block that it was holding up. So I think I've spent long enough in here. I shall now make my way back out again.